Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our second rebuild of the year. Now, we are doing it on Brentford, but they're not doing it on Brentford because Brentford suck in real life. We're doing it on Brentford because they have a great youth academy in real life, and we are going to utilize that youth academy prospect in this rebuild today. We are going to rebuild this entire team using only USA players within the youth academy and some of the current USA players that are currently ruling the European leagues at the moment. I say ruling, they're not really doing that much. The only one really ruling is Serginho Dest and Christian Pulisic, obviously in Serie A and in the Eredivisie. We are going to use most of those. Other than that, we have mods on here, so that way we can send our 3 youth scouts all to the United States, and they have all been sent out to the United States for 9 months. One's on any, one's for playmaker, and one is on attacker. So that will be that. We'll go ahead and use them. We are also going to try and win the World Cup with the U.S. national team by either 2026 or 2030. Hopefully by 2026. Hopefully we don't have to rebuild this team for too long, but we are obviously going to sell some of these players. Some of these players will stay for a little bit, but we are going to go ahead and sell some of these. We currently have 31 million, and we do have a bunch of the current USA players on the team. USA currently rank, I think it's top 15. It's top, like, I think they're like 12th in the whole national rankings, but obviously somebody like Christian Pulisic, Balogun, Faeda, Pepe. Faeda is awful, I can't lie. I'm not going to bring him in. I just had him up there for just simple stakes. Tillman, who's obviously on loan at PSV. I thought he was on loan at PSV. He might be still at Bayern, or he's on loan from PSV to Bayern. Weston McKennie, he's been doing great for Juventus. Yunus Musa, he's kind of went down in the deep end. Giorena not getting the game time he definitely deserves out of Dortmund. Hopefully he leaves in the January transfer window. Timothy Weah, who just scored an absolutely worldly for Juventus this last week or so. Tyler Adams, who is coming back from injury and looking to finally get him some game time. Anthony Robinson, who might be the most informed American in world football at the moment if you don't base it off of goals and assists, because he has been absolutely fantastic as a left back for Fulham this season, and he's even got Liverpool interested in him. John Brooks, who's up on the old end. Carter Vickers, who's a decent center back against Serginho Dest, and then Matt Turner. I'm hoping to find a better goalkeeper than Matt Turner. Matt Turner is decent in the game. He's decent in real life. It's kind of on a downward trend. Kind of a make-a-wish keeper, so that will be that. We are going to go ahead and sell some players, sign some players, and bring some players up from the youth. And we are going to spend most of our money on the American Wonder Kid, the American, or the soccer LeBron James, as that one dude called. I can't believe he said that. God, that was such an embarrassing moment for USA fans, honestly. But he, Mr. Pulisic, Captain America, or President Pulisic, whatever people are calling him these days, is coming over from the City where he has been absolutely balling out. He's coming back to the Premier League, in which he played in a fail system for Chelsea. They just didn't use him right. They didn't really use him at all. He did score in. He was a key part in their FA Cup run that COVID year, and especially before he got injured, right after halftime against that game against Arsenal in the final. Thankfully, he did get injured, because honestly, I think he might have won them the game there for Chelsea. Thank for the Lord that didn't happen. But Christian Pulisic is coming over towards Brentford now, and he'll be our new left winger for the majority of this rebuild. Our first set of scout reports from America, and we are pretty much going to sign anyone that is at least the overall of 66, besides most of these guys. Honestly, some of these guys actually won't make it in, so I'm just chatting straight out my ass. But Joe Jackson, he won't make it in. Sam White won't make it in, but Trevor Martin will make it in, a 525K for him. We'll go ahead and look at these guys. We'll develop these guys. We might even sign them instantly and force a loan out for them to send them to different places in the game so they can get game time. Trevor Gibbs, he's not going to go anywhere. Max Lewis, he's not going to be signed. Reese Watson, $4.5 million for him. He's 15 years old, though, so he won't be able to be brought into next season anyway. But that'll be interesting to see how he develops. Trevor Johnson could come in. Brett Adams can't come in. Jonathan Bird cannot come in. Nicholas Lewis cannot. Marcus, no, and then Andrew, no as well. So a couple of Youth Academy prospects already coming into the team here. We have Justin Baker, who is 63 overall. We have Johnson, who's 57 overall. He might be a position change there. Watson is a 72 overall. Cam, we might have to position change in him because I don't think I want to play with the Cam, at least on Brentford. I might play with the Cam on the United States national team in 26. Trevor Martin, he's a decent left winger option possibly. And then Adams, he is more than likely a full-on striker. In fact, he's not a striker at all. He's probably more of a winger slash CM or Cam. And the second to possibly last actual player that we bring into the team here, at least for this season, Weston McKinney. And if you can tell who that manager is, that is Bob Bradley, the father of Michael Bradley, the ex-United States midfielder, who was good for a little bit. He overstayed his time, especially during that 2018 World Cup period where he was trying to qualify for a World Cup, and he was absolutely awful. But Weston McKinney is going to come into the team alongside Mr. Pulisic, and he's going to run the midfield for Brentford here this season. We also brought in some of the young boys from the Youth Academy for a scout report, and we went ahead and instantly loaned them out. Martin got loaned out to Sunderland. Johnson got loaned out to Ipswich. Adams got loaned out to QPR, and then Baker got loaned out to Swansea City. So all championship level clubs there. Hopefully they can get first team football and grow and become something special for that 2026 World Cup period. Second scout report as we now tick over into September 1st. We're going to look some more Youth Academy prospect to play for this youth national team here. We get Stephen Cooper. He will come in. $1.9 million for him. Cameron Brinks will not come in. Baker will not come in. Cole Adams, no. And then Evan Banks as well is a no. So only one out of the first scout report. On to the second one here. And they're just giving me nothing. This is a problem. The EA hates the United States, and the Vancouver hates the United States in this game. They've always had a terrible Youth Academy output. They barely get any players. Honestly, I've been lucky to get that $4.9 million and a $1.9 million in the same season, to be completely honest. Cooper is a 65 overall right winger, or right mid, I should say. More than likely a right winger because he has medium-low work rates. So, or maybe even a cam. He could be a cam as well, but again, we don't need a cam, so we'll just go ahead and team him as a right winger. We'll just let him grow, and I'll see y'all at the start of next month for the next scout report. We'll just do this. Actually, I probably won't show y'all. I'll probably show y'all good players. Halfway through the season, just quickly checking on the Brentford team that I really obviously haven't been doing too much work on them. We currently sit 11th in the league. Our goal this season is to not to get to top 4. I would love to win the Champions League with this Brentford team, but obviously y'all know the main goal is the Youth Academy players with America here. And talking about that, we only got 4 more players to bring in from the Youth Academy over the course of these last 4 months I showed y'all. I didn't show y'all throughout this entire window. They just haven't been producing talent on here. Only a couple of these. Honestly, some of these don't even look that good. Like this Watson kid, the $4.9 million dude, he's already going downhill. His potential started at 94, now it's 87. So it's not looking good for him. He is going to jump up to 72. In fact, actually, never mind. He's going to stay as a 72 as a right winger. This guy, Williams, he's going to stay as a 63 as a right winger as well. I'm honestly tempted to just put this Watson guy back to a cam and just let him play as a cam. We'll try and probably have to loan glitch him out there. But these other guys here, we are going to bring them in as well, and we are going to loan them out. And talking about that, let's go ahead and check out some of the loanees that we have sent out already. The loanees, we only care about the Youth Academy players. Johnson's a plus 11, which is not insane. I don't think, it's not insane, because he's a plus 10 from a CM to a center back. So he's actually technically only a plus 1 of actual playing things. Adams is a plus 4, which is good for him. Baker, not growing at all, maybe not playing at all. That'll be interesting to see. Trevor Martin is plus 2 for him as well. We're going to go ahead and bring in some of the other Youth Academy players, loan them out, and see what happens with the rest of these 3 months that we have for the Youth Academy for this season. And all youth academy players have been loaned out. Martin still at Sunderland. Harris went to Orlando Pride, so he's in the MLS for the second half of the season. Williams, he went over to, I can't even say the team name. I can't even say that name there. What is that name? He went to Lanús. He went over there. Mr. Cooper went to Southampton, and then Burns went to whatever club that is. I'm not even trying to say that. I think it's like San Lorenzo. It is San Lorenzo. Look at me knowing my ball knowledge. But that is pretty much that for the transfer window. We're going to go to the first. We got 3 more monthly scout reports left for this USA Nation season number uno. The last scout report for this season, and they are giving me nothing. These, I mean, they're all 5-star scouts, but again, America sucks for scouting youth academy players, which makes this challenge a lot harder. We get one there in Seth Williams, but other than that, maybe Nathan Lee here, 650K. We'll sign him up because we literally don't have much. We've gotten nothing out of the last 2 before this last one since January. Other than that, this guy, he's not giving me anything either. I'm not going to try and bring in Cole Thompson, but they are not giving me anything. Next season, we're going to have to do it again and just pray. That's all we can do is pray we get a one-day kid. Reese Watson, he's already down. He's already pretty much almost maxing him out there. Cook, his overall is already better than what his potential might be, which is honestly concerning to beyond belief. He is more than likely just staying as a cam. He is going to stay as a cam. We're going to look to work his attacking work rates. Other than that, Seth Williams here, is he a right winger or is he a right midfielder or is he a cam? He's definitely not a right winger because of the medium high. So we can work on this, or we can work on his stats and more than less his other stuff there. And then Nathan Lee, he has great sprint speed and acceleration, which is great there. He is a low, which makes me feel like he's more of a central-ish type of player, maybe a cam, maybe even a winger. But he's going to be a right winger more in fact there as well. So we're going to go ahead and work his attacking work rate for now. But other than that, we're just going to get to the end of the season, to be honest. We'll do a youth roundup at the end of the season. Alright, at the end of season 1, Brentford finished first. Definitely didn't finish first. They finished 14th, I should say, with 45 points. Tied on with Everton with 13 points. How about Pulisic, 81 overall, McKinney, 77 overall. Our youth academy players haven't really grown too much. This guy's potential has absolutely tanked, honestly. So goodbye to Ian Cook, Reese Watson, all these guys. They'll be more than likely loaned out next season to try and get them improved on. Talking about the guys on loan, let's go and check out the other guys that we sent on loan. Johnson, technically a plus 13, but a plus 3. He's 70 overall now. Adams, a plus 7 for him. And actually, I wonder how much of that is actually a position change from a center forward to right winger. Baker grew absolutely nothing. He gave me nothing out of here. Martin, he grew plus 3. Williams, a plus 2. We don't really care about that guy or that guy. Cooper, a plus 5. Harris, a plus 3. And then Burns, a plus 4 for him. Next season, we have to pray more. We have to bring in more American players for sure. So I'll see y'all at season 2 beginning. Season 2, and we have the scouts back out on their job, all in the United States. One is on for 3 months looking for a goalkeeper. I think he should be looking for a goalkeeper. It doesn't say the position, but he should be looking for a goalkeeper. Everybody else is on for 9 months looking for any. I really hope this first guy is looking for a goalkeeper. If not, I just wasted it for no reason. He should be looking for a goalkeeper. That will be interesting there. As far as this goes, how much money do we have? Actually, I didn't even check that. We have 55 million. We are going to obviously bring in some more American players here while also trying to loan out some of the other guys. Dest is back at Barcelona. He might be coming here. Robertson, he might be coming here. Giorena, I'm going to be honest, probably coming here as well. Tillman, and then either Ricardo Pepe or Balogun. We're going to come over to the Brentford team here. For the Premier League season, we're also going to look in the just over here, the market over here, see if we can find any American AI generated players that have possibly popped up, and I forgot to put on America. And our first real signing of the summer of season number 2 is Giovanni Reyna. He will join here alongside Mr. Pulisic and Weston McKennie. On the right-hand side this time, our wingers are sorted with Pulisic and Reina. We have our midfielder in McKennie. We really just need a striker slash center back. But however, we have just signed a whole bunch of load of American players that were either free or very cheap. If you can see here, where have we? They're not going to show up. Wow. Okay. Why did they not show up? They're not going to show up, but we have signed a buttload of Youth Academy, well, not Youth Academy, but Youth AI generated players that are American. In fact, a bunch of these are goalkeepers. There's a 71 rated goalkeeper somewhere, but a bunch of these have been signed from not our Youth Academy, but just from the free agent market. We did buy a couple of them for like 1 or 2 million. I think we bought this Jackson guy for 1 or 2 million, maybe. He might be a loanee, I'm not quite sure. Gibbs we bought for sure. Davis we had to buy. Adams, he's one of the free agents that we bought in for free. Young we bought in for free. Other than that, we have also loan listed all of these Americans as well to try and get them some more game time somewhere else. And we are still looking to bring in one more Action American for this team. Next real signing and the last real signing of the summer, because we can't afford anybody else. If we sell anybody else, he is going to join. I forgot David Reyes back at the club. He didn't join Arsenal for permanent. He's going to join Mr. Pulisic, David Reyes, Weston McKennie, Giovanni Reina. Obviously, David Reyes is not American. But Balogun, he's coming back to the Prem. I say coming back to the Prem. He's coming back to a Prem team. He never played Premier League football because Arteta doesn't believe in the youth. So sell him, even though he's better than Gabriel Jesus. Sell him. He's obviously not been doing the greatest this season at Monaco, but he had a fantastic loan season before that, the season before this. But now he's back in the Premier League. Hopefully, can get some goals onto his name and goals on his list there. First scout report of the season. Hopefully, it can go a lot better than what it did last season. Charles Edwards at 2.7 million. The best players that we are getting, well, the best two that we have gotten, it's 15-year-olds. So we're gonna. Oh, I didn't bring in the other guys. I haven't promoted the other guys. Oh, I still have to loan out the other guys. I still have to promote the other guys. Oh my lord, it's actually hard to loan, unless I force loan them, which I don't feel like doing. I might have to though. It takes forever to loan out some of these guys, especially trying to deal with the rest of the team. Nicholas Bennett, he is 1.1 million. We'll go ahead and sign him up. Mr. Daniel Davis, no. And then Larry King, no as well. Last scout report for this first month here, no. Oh, so this is goalkeepers. Okay, so that's good. So this is goalkeepers. I need goalkeepers a lot less now because I had the other ones. Let's go and look at the other guys here, though. I still have to promote all these guys, but I believe Bennett is new, and then Edwards is new as well. Edwards is a striker. Bennett is a center back. I should promote these guys and loan them out, but honestly, I can't be bothered doing that because we're already loaning out so many other Americans. I believe, I hope, I pray every single American that is not one of the big boys have been loaned out. Adams loaned out to Norwich. Baker loaned out to Preston. Martin loaned out to Sarsfield. Williams loaned out to West Brom. Bennett loaned out to Racing Club. Cook to Atalanta. Cunningham to Burnley. I say Atalanta, it's just Atlanta. Cunningham in towards Burnley. Young is at Valencia. Johnson is at Bournemouth. Ambrose is at Godoy. Davis is at Ghent. Armstrong is at Leeds. Adams is at Wolves. Jackson's at Porto. Gibbs is at Brighton. Cooper is at Southampton. And this is a 2-year loan. This was a 2-year loan as well for Orlando. Maybe these two might be coming back in January. These guys were loaned out last season. Orlando and then San Lorenzo for those guys. Please tell me I do not have any other American that needs to be loaned out. I believe I do not. I think I am done. I am done. Oh my lord. And instantly the month after, we have two players that might be absolute demons, and it's the goalkeepers as well. $8.5 million for William Cunningham. Andrew Phillips, 12. What? $12.5 million for him. All right, well, we're done with goalkeepers for sure. We're done with goalkeepers for sure. I mean, we'll have one more month of 88. What is this guy? $4.6 million for Jones. They're finally starting some demons here now. They're finally giving me some demons. I mean, 2 of them are goalkeepers. I have about 20 goalkeepers that are American now on the team. Anybody here that is a insane? Maybe Armstrong, 2.9 million for him. Wait, are there more goalkeepers? Huh? What's happening now? Why are these goalkeepers? I'm not promoting any more goalkeepers. Do I have 2? Oh, I signed him. Do I have 2 that are goalkeepers? I hope not. Do I have 2 that are goalkeepers? I can't tell. I don't know. This guy is the only one that should be goalkeeper. Is Hyaka, and that was the last dude. So were these guys just absolute demons? Cunningham 75 overall. This guy's the one we didn't want to promote. Armstrong 68, Phillips 76, Bennett 64 still. Oh my lord. This guy might have to go. This guy will probably have to go. We'll go ahead and let go of Seth Williams. But oh my lord, we have some, I mean, insane talent that we can grow for 2026. Well then, the second scout report of the season gave us some demons. Hopefully that was just not hopefully just a fluke, I should say. Halfway through the season, and we are sitting in 16th. We are teetering relegation, kind of. We are 9 points clear off of relegation, but we are teetering relegation. Raya 82 overall, Pulisic 82, Balogun 82, Reina is 80. I'm assuming Embuemo is playing over Mr. Him, but Balogun has 13 goals, Embuemo has 7 goals, Pulisic has 6, and I'm tempted to actually go to a 4-4-2 here and make Embuemo a striker. In all honesty, I think that would be absolutely lit. Or I guess a center forward, that way he could play center forward, and we'll go ahead and pair him alongside Balogun as far as our loanee goes. Let's go and check out our loanees. +2, +1, +1, +1, plus nothing for Bennett, nothing for Cook, nothing for Cunningham, +1 for Young, +2 for Johnson, nothing for Ambrose, nothing for Davis, nothing for Armstrong, +1 for Adams, +1 for Jackson, nothing for Gibbs, +3 for Cooper, +2 for Harris, and +2 for Mr. Burns. We have a couple of options on our actual youth academy. In fact, we have 4 goalkeepers on our youth academy, which we absolutely do not need. We are going to go ahead and decrease that to 1, which is Mr. Cunningham. We also have Bennett on here as well, who might be going soon. Thompson is here as well. He's probably our main option. Watson, he might have to come in. This guy, he's definitely going to have to leave. We've been getting a couple decent options. This guy, Edward, is honestly the best. And that is pretty much that. So Embuemo to a 4-4-2. Embuemo into a striker, and then we go to 4-4-2. And then hopefully this team can start performing a little bit better. We have absolutely nothing in our bank. I have to make sure some of these players actually stay. Thinking about that. You are not leaving. You are not leaving. You can stay, and anybody else here can actually go ahead and just go for free. We managed to rescue something out of that season, finishing 9th in the I almost said La Liga, in the Premier League. Our goal difference +1, which is absolutely insane. Now just going to look at some of our players that have been, actually let's go and look at our top goal scorer. Is it Balogun? No, it's Embuemo, and I totally forgot to change him to a center forward. He's a center forward now. He's going to be here for a long time. Balogun, 22 goals for him, absolutely insane. Okay, so Giovanni Reina did start playing. That is great to see. Our loanee signings in the buttload of them. +4 for Harris, +3 for Burns, +2 for Morgan, +5 for Cooper, nothing for McDonald, nothing for Watson, nothing for Gibbs, Jackson +1, Adams +2, Armstrong nothing, Davis +1, Ambrose +1, Johnson +3, Young +1, Cunningham +1, Cook +nothing, Bennett nothing, Williams +3, Martin +2, Baker +1, Adams +4, and we actually got ahead and got ourselves a couple more decent talents in our youth academy. We have Stephen Campbell is a 71 overall center back. Zachary Bell, the bald man, 65 overall center back. He might be done growing though, unfortunately. And then Edwards, obviously from the beginning of the season, 69 overall striker. We are going into the World Cup year here with USA, with the Team USA. We are going to go ahead and try and win the World Cup this season, and if we fail to do that, we're gonna have to come back at another video on another Wednesday to try and win it again. I've been recording this for 5 hours. 5 hours, and I'm only at the end of season 2. I don't know what's taking me so long, but it's taking forever. So season 3, it's less focused on Brentford. It's more focused on getting these guys some game time here at Brentford, making sure they are growing, making sure they are being useful, because we're going to have to use these players for the World Cup. And so this is the American team that we are probably going to have to run with in the World Cup. Cunningham as our goalkeeper, Harris as our right back, Johnson and Thompson as our center back pairing, Jackson as a left back, McKinney as our center mid, Watson as our cam, Rayner as our right winger, Pulisic as our left winger, in the front two of Balogun and McDonald. We can make one more real life signing, and I think it might have to be either a right back or a... And the last real-life signing American we are making, Serginho Dest. He will be our right back for this World Cup coming up. And that will be the final permanent American signing. That will be the final signing we make on this rebuild-ish type of team. And now it's just hopefully they can grow and become some beast before the end of the season for the World Cup. Well, I got sacked, even though I have it to where I can't get sacked. But I still was that bad. I got sacked, which is interesting, which it doesn't really matter. I know exactly what players I need to bring to the national team anyway. It is that same exact starting 11 that was at Brentford that I did set up.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce...
It's time for the International Cup, a.k.a. the World Cup. Germany, Romania, Qatar, and United States in Group B. In Group A, we have England, Netherlands, Finland, and New Zealand. In Group C, we have Italy, Croatia, Wales, and Ghana. Group D, we have Spain, Sweden, Morocco, and the Czech Republic. Group E, we have France, Ireland, Scotland, and Mexico. And then in Group F, we have Argentina looking to go back-to-back. Portugal, Norway, and Ukraine. Messi versus Ronaldo maybe in Group F. That would be interesting there. This is your starting 11. It's the same exact starting 11 as the Brentford team. I told y'all it was going to be the same exact starting 11. And here we go. Now, the bench, I honestly forgot about the players and I got fired, so I didn't know who to bring in. So the benches, I know we have King and Cooper. Other than that, it's a bunch of other players. Tillman, who I was interested in bringing in anyway from that Brentford team. That is our thing. We are not going to play a group stage game unless we absolutely have to. I believe we play Romania, then Germany, and Qatar. We should be able to at least beat Qatar and Romania, so we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. First group stage game, it's against Romania. We win 3-0. Balogun with the brace and McDonald. It's only fitting that there's a guy named McDonald that's an American. God damn, we are fat. A 3-0 win in our first group stage game of the Germany. Up next is a win. King and Balogun on the score sheet. Verts gets a consolation goal in the 87th minute, but we win against Germany. That's interesting. We're already through to the knockout stages against Qatar, so that'll be that. We're already through against the knockout stages from before we even play Qatar, which is great. We lose to Qatar. A 5th scores for a Qatarian, and we lose our first game. Some teams that have already finished, most of these groups haven't finished here. But England and Finland make it through to the knockout stages. Netherlands get knocked out of the group stages. It's us in Germany who get through. Qatar needed a 2 or 3-0 win against us to get through, which is actually insane. Italy and Ghana get through. Croatia and Wales are knocked out. Czech Republic and Morocco. Spain finished bottom of their group. Maybe they're the nation we do next. France and Mexico get through to Group E. Well, actually, no, hold on. I'm being dumb. Italy is through no matter what, I believe. So, yeah, some of these groups haven't finished. So, Spain technically, actually, Spain can't get out. So, Spain are out. And Czech Republic and Morocco, one of those two are already through. It depends who plays each other. It is... Actually, they play each other, which is insane. So, Sweden plays Spain. So, one of those two, whoever wins that is through. France is through no matter what, I believe, unless they lose to Northern Ireland like 6-0 or something, which is absolutely insane. That won't happen. And Portugal are for sure through. And then Argentina actually needs to beat Portugal, which is insane. And Norway needs to beat Ukraine. So that'll be Group F. Round of 16 fixtures have been released. It's Finland versus Croatia. We are playing against Qatar, the team we just lost to. Czech Republic versus Wales. England versus Sweden. Germany versus Portugal. Argentina versus Mexico. Italy versus the Northern Ireland. And then France versus Morocco. We are going to hopefully get through against Qatar. How are we playing Qatar? In what sense are we playing Qatar? Did Germany not get through? Am I being dumb here? Where's Germany? Germany got through. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, so there's only 12. Oh, well, some third place teams got through and Qatar got through, which is interesting to see. We're going to go ahead and just watch through this game here against Qatar. We'll jump in if need be, but I think the boys can do it where it really matters and beat Qatar here. In towards McDonald. McDonald, go back to Gio. You might as well. You know you want to. Gio Reyna crossed in. Pulisic header. Pulisic goal. USA lead 1-0 here against Qatar in the 23rd minute. And Captain America puts the homeland in front. Dashed a beautiful ball in for Giovanni Reyna. Giovanni Reyna into McDonald. McDonald into Watson to double the lead. The Youth Academy player doubles USA's lead here only 6 minutes after Pulisic's opener. It's 2-0. McDonald, Watson. If we can make it 3-0 before halftime, I'll quick sim the second leg. Or second half. Not second leg. I might quick sim the second half anyway. Because Qatar, this is the closest they've gotten. At all. It's right there. That's as deep as they got it into the game here. As Reyna now, that's a great ball in for Reyna from Weston McKennie. Now McDonald trying to backheel for Balogun. That didn't work out. We're going to go into halftime 2-0 up here against Qatar. I will go ahead and quick sim the second half because they're just not getting close at all. And we go ahead and win 3-0. Tillman comes on and scores in the 79th. We're into the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Quarterfinals, Croatia versus us. It's Czech Republic versus England. It's Portugal versus Argentina. And it's Northern Ireland versus France. And we're going to go ahead and go with another tactical view. Same as that starting 11. Let's see what the boys can do against Croatia this time. A harder challenge for sure. Pulisic might be in behind early here. It's Pulisic. He's going to turn. Pulisic still has the ball. Loses it. Gavardio off of Pulisic's back. Cleared by Livakovic. Balogun! Pulling McDonald! It's 1-0 for USA. A mistake off the free kick from Croatia. And McDonald is going to go ahead and give us a lead here early into the first half. Well, midway through the first half, but early in the game, I should say. It's 1-0. What happened here? I was not paying attention. So, a mistake there within whoever and Gavardio dragged 14 to Balogun, left McDonald open. Easy tap in. Bada bing, bada boom. USA up 1-0. Baheyo. Ivanovic, Meyer, 1-1, Croatia, get right back into it. And it's 1-1 here in the World Cup quarterfinals. Yankovic, it's Croatia on the attack here right before halftime. Are they going to get 45th minute cheese? Bejo, they do get 45-minute cheese. It's 2-1. We will jump in if we need to, obviously. I'm just hoping the computer can get the job done. It's looking like they cannot. Balogun, maybe we'll get another 45-minute cheese ourselves. It's Balogun. Balogun, no, I'd go to Pulisic, go to McDonald. What are we doing? AI, McDonald, Pulisic, somebody, shoot the ball. Pulisic, oh, he shanked the fuck out of it. It's halftime. Bejo, if they score here, I'm definitely jumping in. I might jump in anyway soon. McDonald, Watson, Balogun, did he stay on side? Hopefully you do. Go, cut inside. Don't you dare go outside. Balogun, shoot the ball. Don't find Watson. Shoot the ball yourself. It's 2-2. Balogun leveled things up here. And I'll let them play it out even a little bit further. I'll jump in around 75th if I really need to. But it's 2-2 here for United States against Croatia. Pulisic into Jackson. Last chance for the AI to create something for us. Crossed in. Gavardio flies on his back. And we'll save it. Or clear, I should say. And here comes Ivanovic. Here comes Ivanovic into Behel. Behel back to Ivanovic. No, it's 3-2. We got to jump in. I was going to jump in right there. I just wanted the AI to defend that. We have to jump in. Tillman, Pulisic, Captain America. Captain America, the McDonald! It's 3-3. We're going extra time here. And McDonald level things up here. Jackson, Johnson, Pulisic. Oh, don't give him away. There's no shot. We just give him a 90-minute cheese. Referee, blow your whistle. Blow your whistle. Brozovic, Jovanovic, Johnson. We're going extra time here against Croatia. Kovacic. It's 3. It's 4, I should say. Jurnakovic, or whatever his name is, got a header onto it somehow. Captain America might be in behind off a kickoff. Captain America is in behind off a kickoff. Have that, Croatia. It's 4-4. Sosa, Sucic, Sosa, Brozovic, Jovanovic. 5-4 for Croatia. Tillman, I don't have nothing. Maybe Reina out wide. Back to King. Back to Tillman. Tillman saved. Balogun can't get there. And that's it. America are out the World Cup. It's a 5-4 loss. America is out of the World Cup in the quarterfinals. That's going to be the end of this video. If y'all want to see me try and come back in 2030 with this American team, and hopefully a lot better video as well, leave a like and subscribe. I can only apologize. Peace out.